and welcome back. Thank you for clicking on the video. Now I had sort of, I don't know, I've tried to start this video many times, believe you me. I almost didn't make a video this week. Most of you will know why. It's been a hard week. Yeah, it's been a hard week. But I'm going to putting some videos because I did take out my phone. Some of the things that I've kind of taken advice from many of you great people out there, and many from the great people around me. I see my mom all around me now. Probably more now than I did before she left. I see her in the sunshine. I see her in the twinkles and the stars. There's that extra glow in the moon right now. I see her all around. And if there's many lessons that my mum taught me. One of the chief ones is, now what? You get dealt a hard hand, something doesn't go quite right. Now what are you going to do about it? She was the queen of adapt. And my dad will attest to that because she was married to a dairy farmer who upped and moved the entire farm to a whole other area and started a whole new dairy farm and revamped it twice. And through that, you know, they had a huge livelihood in that area with pedigree Holsteins showing cows. The house was always open to parties and festivities of all kinds. Then, Upton moved the whole kit and caboodle, 5,000 miles, across the ocean, to a whole new farm, and became grain farmers, and adapted to that. Meals in the field. The crazy weather that you get here. And then we put on beef cows over here. So between being grain farming and beef farming, so she took on that hat as well. And then to put sort of an icing on the cake, is my mom was a heck of a cake maker. Though she would tell you she's not a sweetie buddy. She didn't eat cakes and sweets and that sort of thing, but she could make them. Holy moly, could she make them. They retired back to Scotland, to a beautiful home on the coast, and adapted to that whole new life and spending more time with the family back in Scotland. So, like I said, where I was going with this was, if anything, one of her chief lessons to me was to adapt. And that I can lay squarely on my life dealing with my back issues, on how I do it, because she would always say, I don't know how you do it. Well, it's because of her. I adapt. I learned to do it. Yes, I have one of the most messiest workshops you will ever see on YouTube. But I'm getting through it. I do projects. I get stuff out of here working. Someday I will get through this stuff, but you know what? I don't need to kill myself to make sure this place is spotless to have a happy working farm. And like I said, I lay that on my mum's shoulders. She taught me that. So, I'm going to run some clips and then I'll bring you back. I'll see you after back here. Yeah, it's back in the shop. Now, no, it's nothing serious. Yeah, there's the hamster cage. So the fan has been working, but it quits, and it was making some squeaking and some squealing. So now I'm probably gonna have to order up a new one, but I've got the bearings pretty lubed up. I have a can of that, I don't know where it is now. I have a can of that spray chain lube. So I was spraying it into both bearing groups, and then where'd it go? I was running the air line and getting the wheels spinning in either direction. So it never was really like tough, but it definitely wasn't smooth, and it was making a little bit of a noise. And I can't get the wheels off because it's got those pressed on hats, and I could not get in underneath them to get them pulled out. So we'll get it, we'll hook it back up, and we'll get it running for now. And like I said, then I can order a new one, because it's just a standard squirrel cage, hamster cage, whatever you call them. Because I think you can just buy a generic one. I just gotta make sure it's got the 3 wires, but I took a screenshot of the numbers. So it's like I've said in the previous videos, I don't have a Takeuchi dealership nearby, so I'll put it back together and see where we're at. So, back at our I can't even read that in the screen, weird. Back at our Bowman Oilers, this is the only thing that you have to keep up on as far as beyond filling them. That's right, girls. Is as your bed pack rises, you pull the bolts out and you lift the oiler up however many notches you need to go. This is actually probably just a wee shade high for these heifers. This is like mid-chest on me. They'll just be able to touch that, but it's going to get bedded in here pretty regular. They can reach it already, so they can scratch it with their head and their necks, and most of their backs is touching this. So yeah, I just come in here and adjust them. Still have issues with the old problem where they turn the brushes, so you just have to make sure to come out with 2 19mm or 3/4 inch wrenches and undo that buckle right there, center of the screen. Slacken off that. That's actually a cable clamp. Go to that camera because it's clearer. Yeah, so you just slacken that off, turn it back, tighten it up, crank it down as hard as it'll go, and set your height. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, girls are all getting swole. There's Sparkles, she's quite wide, and Lily Bear, she's hopping and popping. So before I get too much further into this week's proceedings, yeah, I'm adding some wear patches here because it's got hollowed out and the bucket was falling off while I was trying to clear snow in the pan that you'll have seen, or you will see in part of the video, getting ready for calving season because it's upon us soon. I just like to take this moment to just say, cause today is Monday, you'll get this video on Tuesday. My dad's birthday is on Wednesday, so I think it would mean a lot to the family. It would mean a lot to Dad. You know, everybody just put a wee birthday wish in the comment section. I think it's gonna be really nice. So yeah, because that's one thing. I said what my mom, one of the chief things that my mom taught me. My dad is where I got my passion for cows from. Because I said in the previous clip, went from dairy farming in one part of Scotland to dairy farming in another part of Scotland where I was born, getting into pedigree Holstein, where he had a very large, very well-renowned pedigree Holstein herd that showed. We did the circuit. I had my own very small pedigree Holstein herd as well. So yeah, that's where I learned my passion for cows. That's where almost all of my database comes from, as words of wisdom that I've gleaned from my dad. He might not have realized I maybe was paying attention, but I was. And that's probably where my kids get it too. So yeah, just if everybody can just wish Big Davy a happy birthday. I know it's testing times right now, but you gotta not forget to celebrate the good things whilst trying to, you know, as I've been wont to be heard as of lately, put one foot in front of the other. Just keep doing it. So I'll let you get back to it. Yep. Considering by this weekend we will officially be into our window of calving season. Hey, squirts. Yeah, it's time to get this place ready. So I kind of held off this just in case there was any more snow. So I'm going to be setting up a bale of number 1 hand here and bedding it. And as you will see, pushed all the snow over to that railing there, not up against this, because I'm hoping this will be coming down here shortly. Because at least if I get the walls on the structure, we can start using it, get it closed in. The main reason is I don't want this snow under the bed pack so that it turns to mush. It also helps keep the babies and the mums away from the bulls until we get, what I'm looking for is that continuous rail to weld onto these pipes and take these cables away, because the cables are starting to wear out. So this is I gotta put the snow somewhere, so just push it up against there and it kind of keeps them away, because the babies, I'm not too worried about it. The babies have been getting in with the bulls and the bulls don't care, but I just don't like the babies climbing through the cables. They can get hurt and it's a pain. So I am going to set the bale feeder up in here with a bale, have that done, and then I maybe won't bed it right away because there's still a few days. So that's one job off the list. I'm trying not to drag up too much of the new shale that's all packed in here. I'm trying to bang it down, break up the big lumps, which is very bumpy. So it's supposed to be nice weather this coming week, so I'm hoping to get back at this. And this is highway diesel. And for those who are wondering why, because the government removed the taxes from the highway diesel, so it's the same price as farm diesel. Just got to do a little bit of grinding back, and for any of you even remotely interested, what did I use to build up the worn out section of the plate? Old Harrow tines. It's pretty good steel. I figured that'll be fine, because that's the only thickness of metal that I needed to build up the space. Oh yeah, I'm still waiting to hear back the parts coming in for the chopper. I know some of the stuff is in, but I'm not going to bother driving up to Shoal Lake and then just have to turn around and probably come back the next day, because that's kind of usually how it works. I know you all probably know that. I'm hoping, I'm not saying I'm hoping, I know we will get on with it. We'll put it that way. You know, most of you out there will know this feeling, will know this hurt, this journey. Like I said, I had thought about not posting a video this week, but I think this video is as much for me as it is to talk to you all out there, and especially that there's one person in special that I know watches these videos, and I think something approaching being back to normal, as much as normal is going to be from now on in, a little reprieve from this sadness that we all have. So yeah, like I said, this video is for him, and you know who you are. Like I said, hoping to get to more normal videos probably by next week. We probably, going by my walkthroughs, we probably should be calving by the next video. So you'll have that to look forward to. You'll be watching this like I said, this is Monday. You'll be watching this Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. Everybody out there, just spare a thought on Thursday. Thursday is the funeral. So if you all can just share a thought, hug your loved ones close. Yeah. We should always do that. Shouldn't take a special day. But on Thursday, just notice that the sun will shine just a little bit brighter. And then when the stars and the moon come up that night, there will be an extra twinkle and you will see it. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm just going to say again, a huge big thank you to all of the kind words, all of the well wishes. That the YouTube community is amazing. Like honestly, it's I'm trying not to get emotional here. The offers of help, the offers of kindness, the offers of wisdom from all over the world has been incredible. And then all the locals, like, oh my gosh. Like I've had locals saying, if you need to get away to go back to Scotland, we'll come and we'll start calving your cows for you. And I you know, that's a very generous gift, but it has to be this way. Our plan is that we are gonna at some point go back to Scotland, the whole family. I'm kind of hoping that maybe one of these days, in the not so distant future, you might see Piper Doug's dad, the Big Davy, the original big man. You might see him in a video over here. You never know. We'll see. One day at a time, and that's how we're going to take it. If I have time in the end of this video, I'm going to tack on, I might tack on a little tribute. You might have all heard it before, but it meant a lot to my mum. So I might stick it on the end here. And even if you guys just leave it on play, go and do something, or maybe just hug your loved one beside you. Yeah. Come on, Piper Doug, hold it together. Anyway, a huge big hug to everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far. Like I said, we'll try and get back to some sort of more normal videos soon. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come, my heart burdens me, and I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and stay a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas, and I am strong while I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. And I am strong while I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to more than I can be. And I am strong while I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. Oh yeah, and if you all were wondering why the strange title of the video, here's just a little backstory to finish the video off. My mum was not a very tall person, but she commanded she commanded an audience, and when you heard the word right, you knew things were not right, but you knew they were about to be. And if the right was closely followed with a "we need to talk," you knew you were about to be told what needed to be done, what needed to be changed, and what needed to happen for everything to move forward and be okay. So like I said, now you know. Everything's gonna be all right. Yes, and it's a wee bit foggy tonight. Thanks again, everybody.